morning, everyone. I am John Brandt, and you are watching Wctv. There are only 3 Fridays left until Christmas, and we have planned our Wctv Christmas special to be December 23rd at 7 p.m. live. This week we had one snow day, and the snowy weather is not stopping. Here's Elise with your weekend weather.
Good morning, Webster City. I'm Elise Manchester, your WCTV weatherwoman. The forecast for today is partly cloudy with a high of 47 and a low of 32 and winds out of the south at around 11 miles per hour. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 47 and a low of 32 and winds out of the south at around 17 miles per hour and a 10% chance of precipitation. Sunday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 43 and a low of 27, and winds out of the northwest at around 8 miles per hour and a 10% chance of precipitation. This has been Elise Manchester with your WCTV weather.
The winter sports season has kicked off to a start, with the sports being boys basketball, girls basketball, and wrestling. Our girls played Boone at home last Friday, but the varsity lost with a score of 44-65, which makes the girls 0-1. The boys' basketball game with Fort Dodge was originally going to be played at home this Monday, but was postponed due to weather. Last night, our wrestling team went up to Algona and had a match against both Algona and Iowa Falls Alden. Tonight, the girls and boys' basketball teams will be playing St. Edmund at home. Please come and support our teams. This has been Zach Dodge with your first winter sports update.
Great job to a great start of the season, Lynx. We hope to see everyone at home at the basketball game tonight. Tip-off for the girls' game is at 7 p.m. with boys to follow. But unfortunately, not everything about sports is fun. Sometimes serious injuries do occur. Wyatt Vaughn talked to Allie Flaws about her ACL injury during her junior year and how it has changed her life.
Football, wrestling, volleyball, track, cross country, and basketball. These are all sports students here at WCHS have the liberty to join. Remember those great plays and how amazing our athletes are. But do we remember the small things that ever happened to them? Like a broken leg or a sprained ankle, something that they were told they would never be able to play a sport again, but they kept trying. Allie Flaws had something like this happen to her, and she would love to share it.
I was at a basketball camp 2 summers ago, and I was going up for a jump shot, and then my leg completely gave out on me, and I felt this awful pain. And I went to the doctor 3 times before I actually found out that I had torn my ACL. My doctor didn't think anything was wrong with my knee because he had done all the tests and stuff, and he thought they were all good. And then when he got the MRI back, he said it was a complete curveball because he had no idea, he didn't expect it at all, that it was torn. If I wasn't able to do sports anymore, I think my life would be completely different because sports have been a part of my life for so long, and it was really hard for me to sit at practice and watch every day, so I think my life would be completely different because I love sports and running that much, and it was taken away from me. And if it was taken away from me, I don't think I would be the same person. I would have to find something I love just as much as running to do.
The things you don't remember might be the most surprising to you. Don't let something as simple as a broken hand put you down. The least you can do is try. This has been Wyatt Vaughn reporting to you from WCTV. Let's go back to the anchors.
Superstitions are very common in sports. Some common ones are stepping into the foul lines before a baseball or softball game, or some basketball players wear the same socks for every game. But what kind of superstitions are there that are not related to the sports world?
Many people have crazy superstitions. Many of those people are from WCHS. A few of them gave me the chance to share their superstitions.
My superstition, Bigfoot is real, okay? This one time, I was walking to my grandma's house through the woods, and I saw the biggest Bigfoot. I swear to God I did. And he looked at me dead in the eyes. I was so scared. He followed me all the way to my grandma's house. I swear to God he did.
My superstition is Bigfoot is real, and I'm not kidding you.
On the weekends, we like to go squatching out at Briggs Woods, do our wood knocks and some calls.
Want to hear one?
Stay squatchy.
Those are some crazy superstitions. This has been Carson Hartnett for WCTV.
I'm not too worried about Bigfoot. I have bigger things to worry about, like who's going to be our next president? Who is Donald Trump, and what will he do for our country?
Thursday, November 13th, Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump made his way to Fort Dodge to speak at Iowa Central Community College. This gave many voters in the region a chance to hear what he has to say before the caucuses next February. Trump has been making big waves on the presidential scene since declaring his candidacy on June 16th, and basically led the polls since July. I decided to ask some attendees of this event about what has them so fired up about Trump.
Well, I think Trump's the best because of his positive attitude and the fact that no matter what you say to the guy, it just rolls off him. Like, his specifics are a little strange, but his philosophy is good.
He's not a career politician. He's doing this for some reason. He's doing this to promote the values of America. So I'm encouraged. I'm impressed.
Trump, he's the best because he's just a boss and he's like going to make America so good when he gets president.
He also is the best because you're fired.
Trump has been known to generate controversy with his strong, sometimes controversial stances. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
When's the last time we won a war? We don't win anymore. Our wars are always politically correct. I'm going to make our military so strong, so powerful. I'm going to take care of our vets like nobody's ever taken care of our vets. Our vets are being treated horribly. With all of that debt, with all of the problems, with people wanting to decimate Social Security that people have been paying into for years, and now they want to raise the age, they want to cut the benefit, they want to do everything. With Obamacare, which I will repeal and replace quickly. Honestly, ma'am, I don't think this time it's going to matter about niceness. I think it's going to be like I really am competent. I think it's all about competence. It's about leadership. It's pretty simple. I mean, you don't have to be a total genius to figure this out, even though I am a genius, okay?
In addition to strengthening our military, taking care of veterans, and repealing Obamacare, Trump supports a tough immigration policy reform, which includes deporting all legal immigrants and building a wall between the U.S. and Mexico.
And I mean it. That's what I do. Mexico is going to pay for the wall. I'm not going to pay for it.
Trump was criticized for parts of his speech with his brash name-calling of the Obama administration, media, and his political opponents.
Ready? Weak on illegal immigration. Weak like a baby.
Fort Dodge seemed to have very mixed reactions.
This is the first one of these deals I've ever been to, and I think he's just what the doctor ordered for our country.
I give him thumbs up. I thought his speech was very good. Pretty near everything that he had to talk about was the truth. You know, he didn't hide anything or tell any lies.
I thought he was really moving. He really addressed the younger generation like how a lot of people thought he was going to, and he really stood out because he comes to small town Iowa to talk to us.
As far as helping out the younger generations, I don't know as if the approach he takes is very harsh, and I'm not a big fan of that.
I thought he made some good points, and then other points I didn't agree with as much. I would have liked to hear more about his plans.
Donald Trump is just one of many candidates you should consider before the caucuses next February. This has been Chris Anderson for Wctv.
Thank you for watching. This has been John Brandt signing off for the last time this season for Wctv.